The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, competing out of Brantford, Ontario, the mechanic, Doc Richards.
Here comes the mechanic.
All right, mechanic Doc Richards, the hometown hero, if you will, at least for tonight. He had an amazing showing against Roughhouse Jeff Black, main eventing Summer Series Volume 1. Here he is taking on a competitor, making a name for himself in the indie scene, but is brand new here to MCW, the mysterious Seraphis.
I have a feeling, Gordon, that mystery is going to be unveiled.
Yeah,
It's going to be good. You gotta give credit where credit is due, Gordon, because Doc Richards is a solid competitor. He's making a name for himself. He's come in and he knows what he wants. And let's just see how things go tonight.
And his opponent, competing out of Death Valley, the mighty Seraphis!
Well, Martin, management was able to get you some water, but still no aspirin. I think they're going to get you the aspirin as quickly as they're going to get you a headset.
No aspirin, no headset.
Hey, you still have the tag team titles, though, so don't be too sour on me.
Hey, you know what? It's all about the goal.
Look at this impressive specimen, Seraphis. This man is huge. You're in such awe and wonderment, Martin. You can't even speak right now.
I don't know what to make of this, Gordon.
I wonder how the mechanic Doc Richards was able to prepare for this one. However, I'm looking at Doc in the ring right now, and his body language looks fairly confident. He doesn't look as intimidated as I thought he might be, but maybe he's a little perplexed. I don't know if he expected a competitor quite like this. Oh my goodness. He's on the table now.
I hope he doesn't come over here.
No, I will not be very comfortable if he comes and stands right here at our announce table, right at ringside. How do you like the ringside announcing arrangements, Martin? It's pretty sweet, isn't it?
I got to admit, it's wonderful out here. We're surrounded by great people, except for this giant of a man who I hope does not come over here.
Wow. The impressive, imposing stature of Seraphis. You know, Doc is, even though it's been kind of an up and down 2022 for the mechanic Doc Richards, and he's riding a high note, finding victory and defeat from the Summer Series Volume 1. Just by looking at Seraphis, Doc really has his work cut out for him.
He might have a few things to fix of his own, like, broken bones. If he's as scary as he seems to be.
This is no faulty carburetor he has to try and fix here. This is an imposing individual. And take a good look at his mask, Martin. Like many will remember in the new generation mid-90s of WWE, we had a man known as Mantar. However, Mantar was not taken very seriously for obvious reasons. That is not the case.
There's a beard. Look at the hair. And the horns.
Look at the wrist guards he's wearing. Like, I wonder if that's from an animal he may have killed. Whoa. Doc Richards standing toe-to-toe. I think there's a slight height advantage from Seraphis. And look at this.
Doc with a... He's certainly not intimidated.
He retaliates with a chokehold. Referee, get in there. Count. Doc is not backing down. And unfortunately for him, Seraphis is not moving. Right hand, right back. This is a slugfest.
Back and forth.
this match is going to go right up Doc's alley. And since this is my first time viewing Seraphis, I can't say whether he will have the advantage in a brawling environment or not. However, I have a feeling he would hold his own pretty well. And we know what Doc can do in the brawling category, no question. I would never question his toughness, his intensity, his tenacity.
That was almost a chop.
And Doc has been impressing us the last little while with a little bit more mat work and technical wrestling in his repertoire. I have a feeling that technical wrestling may go out the window here in this matchup due to the brute force of Seraphis.
Wow.
This has been, if you're into scientific wrestling, this match is probably not for you. This has been a straight up slugfest. Seraphis is down to one knee.
Back and forth.
They're both down to one knee now. I wonder if they're going to be slugging it out if they end up on their backs.
Oh, Doc getting the upper hand here.
Yeah, whips him into the ropes. No, smart move by Seraphis. You know, I don't know who's under that mask, but I have a feeling Seraphis is a veteran competitor because of the way he held the ropes when he got shot in by the Irish Whip. That is a veteran expression of ring knowledge, if you will. Oh, Doc, smart escape, and look at this. Doc, House of Fire, trying to rev up that Brantford faithful, but he's being outpowered here.
Look at the back and forth. He's quicker, Gordon.
Well, he is quicker for sure, but he doesn't compare in terms of strength. So Doc, like he did right there, stiff forearm to the face. He's gonna have to get the adrenaline going.
He's looking over here.
Yeah. Don't entice him over here, Martin. Whatever you do, please. You've had enough problems tonight, and I don't need any more problems myself. Oh, shot. That could have hit him right in the ear, I believe. Oh, he stomped him right on the left side of his left hand. I think his last three fingers got the worst of that one.
That's just vicious, Gordon.
Doc is going to have to find a way to fire up and get this immense Brantford faithful by his side. Otherwise, I don't know if he's going to be able to keep it up in this one. And now he just tosses him through the ropes.
Out of the ring.
That was a hard landing from my vantage point for Doc Richards on his side, but that might be a blessing for him because I think he needs a bit of
a breather?
A bit of breathing space, if you will. Absolutely. We're at a 2 count here. The fine fans of Brantford trying to will their hometown competitor Doc to his feet. I could see him sticking up his head over the canvas now. And there was a break in the count, I believe. Boy, Doc, he's kind of getting that glassy look in his eyes. Oh, right to the jaw. Doc hanging on with one hand. You know, Seraphis moves at a deliberate pace, but do you think, Martin, at this point in time, he may be toying with him and doing this on purpose?
It could be.
However, neck wrench stunner on the top rope.
And out of the ring he goes.
I hate to say it, but I think those right hands by the mechanic lacked a bit of spark. They seem to have no effect on Seraphis.
Oh, I think the effect is apparent, Gordon. He got him ticked off.
There we go, the Brantford faithful finally making some noise. Where are we at on that count right now? We're at 6, and Doc is back up again. He's going to try and fire up, but Seraphis is all over him.
I definitely would not want to be Doc Richards right now.
Here we go, suplex, and a beauty. That one may have moved the ring an inch or two. 2, no.
There's a shoulder up on the part of Doc.
Yeah, 2 count only, and I thought Seraphis would have had more authority on that cover. And now he's got somewhat of a neck wrench in there. His back is to us right now, so I can't see exactly what type of hold he's putting in, but it could be a neck and trapezius hold.
Whatever it is, it's not Doc Richards in some considerable discomfort.
To say the least, he was in a lot of discomfort. Oh, here's a cover. Hold that thought.
He's looking at me, Gordon.
No, that was a much better cover by Seraphis this time, but Doc still found enough energy to kick out. As I was saying, at the Summer Series Volume 1 here back in June indoors, he took an amazing amount of punishment.
He looked at me.
What do you mean he looked at you?
He looked at me.
Deal with it,
He's
all right?
scary.
Yeah, well, he is. He's
Comes
very
over. If he comes over here, I'm going to tell him to talk to you.
Well, he's too busy with the mechanic. He's not going to come over here. But as I was saying, Doc took an immense amount of punishment from Roughhouse Jeff Black, and he's taking almost as much, if not even more, punishment here against Seraphis. But can Doc will himself back in? Oh, look at that. I don't like the way he fell off the ropes. And look at this. Mosquito splash did not connect. If Seraphis connected with that splash, that would have been it. And Doc maybe getting energy from the fans and from the heavens. I don't know. Here's a whip into the ropes. No. Reversal on the strength of Seraphis.
He's on his
Leaping
feet.
clothesline. When Doc starts that fiery... That was a one-arm sidewalk slam. I think he was surprised he even did that. He just didn't have time to hook with the second arm.
That was...
He's got to be in like the 260 to 270 mark, if not a little bit more.
He is a solid human being, Gordon.
Doc's around that 250 range, I believe.
There's a sleeper.
Sleeper hold. This is a very smart move by Doc Richards. If you can't outslug the guy, wear him down with the pressure to that carotid artery into the neck.
He's screaming at him to give up.
Yeah.
He's down to one knee.
He may go out faster than when Zachary Strife broke that slammy over your cranium.
We're not going to talk about that.
No, we're
not talking to you anymore.
We're going to talk. Well, that's fine with me. I can handle this solo if need be, and we can talk about that later.
I'll give you that satisfaction.
Whether you want to or not. Seraphis is fading. Referee's got to get in there. He's got to get in there and check his arm.
He's always back up.
No, wait. Oh, here we go. Fireman's carry. Oh! Death Valley driver from the man from Death Valley. I think that's it.
Hey, oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Seraphis.
Seraphis, I have to say, with a decisive victory in this one. Oh, look at that. Look at the way he's mounting Doc Richards. Just sheer intimidation at this point.
Look at that mask.
Sheer head games.
So disturbing. Even his music is disturbing.
You're right, Martin. It is a little bit unsettling. Very impressive victory by Seraphis. Doc once again showed some fighting spirit in this watch, but the strength and the brute force of the masked one was just a little too much. And Doc is going to have to go back to the garage and reassemble his in-ring toolkit, don't you think? Well, thanks for the answer, Martin. Boy, you really are in outer space tonight, aren't you?
Look at that man.
Or are you mesmerized by Seraphis? Boy, and I could see the look on Doc's face from here. He looks very despondent. He wanted nothing more than to get a victory over this impressive new competitor to MCW.